Hello, my squishies. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock. It's felt a long time. So we do these live and then the live recordings stay up. So I'm just gonna give everybody a minute to get in. When you're in and somebody can hear me, say hello in the chat. But while we're waiting on everybody showing up, I'm going to do a very brief introduction to needle felting and what is in your kit. I will also apologise in advance. I have got a peanut with me today, so the small shop dog, I sound fine, excellent. So the shop dog is in the shop today, so I may have to wrangle her at points, but we'll be fine. Oh hey Sylvia, you made it! Excellent. Hi Eileen. Wait, Eileen? I want to say Eileen. Right, so before we get started, as I said, we record these live and they stay up after the fact. Hi Robin. So if you're watching this after, you are completely free to fast forward, to pause, to rewind, and if you're my parents, you are more than welcome to mute me. You do not have to listen to the rambling that is about to happen, because we ramble complete nonsense on these streams. If you want to see who I'm responding to, you can hit chat replay somewhere down there and you can see the comments I'm responding to. But yeah, the nonsense is real on these streams. But hopefully by the end of it, we will have a wonderful felted Christmas tree. Or if you've got the kit, there might be enough in the kit to make 2 Christmas trees. So that's what let's pop them down there. So that's what we're doing tonight. So if you haven't felted before, in your kit you'll have a foam mat. This is what you're going to felt, or this is what you're going to use to if you can hear digging in the background, Peanut is attempting to burrow into one of her beds. This is what we're going to use to protect our surfaces and makes felting easier. We've also got our needles. So these are felting needles. They are sharp and barbed at one end. Please try not to stab yourself. If you do, hi Jay. So, where was I? Yeah, so please try not to stab yourself. It is going to happen though, especially because we're 3D felting today. So we want to try and keep one hand as far away as possible when we're stabbing. And this is basically all we're going to do. We're just going to stab the things. Also in your kit, you've got the fibres. So this is roving. These ones are all Shetland roving. So these have come off the sheep. They've been washed, brushed, and then formed into sort of loose. My words have gone today. Loose things. Thank you, Sylvia. To work with these, you want to have your hands nice and far apart and gently pull. And you'll see this is the length of the hair that came off the sheep. So if I had my hands too close together, I wouldn't be able to pull them apart. And if there was any twist in it, it also wouldn't come apart. So hands nice and far apart, no twist, and you can gently pull out little bits like that. Also in this pack, we're going to have a little bit of yarn as well. I have just stolen my example knitting, and so we're going to just work straight from that. So have I forgotten anything? I think we're good. We're good to go. Okay, so we're going to form our shape first. And normally, so we're doing things a little bit differently today. I know, we're breaking the rules, to be honest. So normally when you're doing a 3D shape like this, you would build up the shape with something called core wool, which is rougher, cheaper wool, and then you'd put the nice wool on the outside, or the nice roving on the outside. But for these, and for reasons I'll go into later on, we're going to do the whole shape in the nicer wool. So to start off with, you can make, I've done 2 different shapes here. I've done a smaller one and a bigger one. As long as your tree is vaguely Christmas shaped, or vaguely Christmas shape. What shape? In the comments, what shape is Christmas? As long as your tree is vaguely tree shaped. I know we're breaking the rules tonight, breaking the rules. As long as your tree is vaguely tree shaped, we will be all good. So to start off with, I'm going to grab a little bit of the roving. I'm going to just floof it apart. I want it to be as ununiform as possible. Christmas is cone shaped. Oh, Oliver was so cute on your last, on your bauble felt along. Yep. Yes. So, no, let's get felting first, and then I'll do the official shout outs. So I've smooshed it up into, at the moment, a little ball. I'm going to take one needle and trying very hard not to stab myself. I'm just going to sort of form it into a ball. Just going at all angles. And we're going to start off that, but then we're going to start building a cone shape off of this. This is going to be the sort of bottom middle of it. So now it's vaguely, you can see it's still really loose and fluffy, but vaguely starting to take a shape. So I'm going to grab a little bit more, smoosh it up, and start building up a shape. Now I made these two just this afternoon, frantically stabbing, because I've had a day off yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to pre-plan what I was doing. We shouldn't be too long tonight. A triangle-ish thing. Yes, we're going for vaguely triangle-y. So I don't know, am I doing tall and skinny or short and fat tonight? We will find out. So I'm just back from a walk with Peanut to try and get a little bit of energy out of her. But it's not very nice weather up here today. It is, I don't want to use the proper Scottish term, but it's a bit wet out there. So she was just running from park bench to park bench and essentially huddling under the park benches, looking at me going, why on earth are we out here in this? We're going to go for short and fat then. Yeah, the best way. And I'm now actually, if she makes lots of noise tonight, it's my fault, because I've stuck my feet in her bed. Because she has, it's Dreich tonight. I bought Peanut, I shouldn't be confessing this. I bought Peanut a heated blanket for her work bed. So, hold on 1 second. I see you. So she doesn't get cold when we're in work. And so I've stuck my feet onto that to keep them warm. And so she's now not in her bed. So as we're just, you can see it's starting to form a cone now. But again, it's so soft and fluffy. See how squishy that is compared to the squishiness of this. So this will become like that. Oh, leave it. She's attacking the bin. Oh, you've got snow up there. Oh, excellent. Yeah, how is everybody else's weather at the moment? We had a little bit of snow a couple of weeks ago, but it's all gone now. Oh, and to update everybody who was with us 2 weeks ago, Peanut had a great time at the pub. She got taken out. She had probably most of a pizza. All the kitchen staff kept coming out and giving her treats. So now I think that might be why she's complaining that she's not out at the pub with Rosie tonight. Yeah, 100%. It's just the perfect temperature. I can just pop my feet on it. It's delightful. And they can be like, yeah, it's for the dog who doesn't get to use it. So So we're looking good. So you can see as I'm stabbing, I'm trying to keep a flat bottom here and going coned. But even if at this point you just have a vague shape, do not worry. We're going to shape it. It looks a bit like a green Christmas poo at the moment. Don't ask what I've been eating. Lots of sprouts. So now I think that's as tall as I want to go. So I want to build up this base. I'm going to grab a little bit more, smoosh it up. Oh yes, so while we're shaping this guy, if you guys could please do the YouTubey things. If you like this video, subscribe, leave a comment. Even if it's after the fact, leave a comment. It all greatly helps the algorithm and it makes this channel grow, which I know we're getting quite big now and I'm really chuffed. And also we've got a couple of other YouTubers in the comments just now. We have Robin and Sylvia. If you guys, so Robin does amazing needle felt as well. She's got 2 new videos up. One Christmassy bauble one, which is epic, and a really interesting one that I am so glad she posted on different types of wool and where you should buy your wool from and why you should not buy your wool from Temu. So go and give her, do you want to chuck your YouTube links in the comments so people can see them? And Sylvia does some amazing quilting. So she does loads of quilt videos and some nice long chatty ones that I like to sit down and listen to while I'm designing some stuff. So yeah, pop your thingies in the comments so that we can all go across and share the love. Oh, I'm getting evil eyes from Peanut. Oh no, Canada Post. That is, I'm sorry. So don't worry, if yours is super fluffy still, that's what we're going for at the moment. The more you stab it, the more it'll firm up. We're aiming, I'm wandering off screen again. We're aiming for it to feel, it's got, like, I would say an orange. Squishy like an orange. Now, I've heard all sorts of crazy stuff about Canadian Post. That is not good. I've got, so the shop, so if you don't know, I actually have a wool shop on the high street. This is where you can buy these kits, also online, but I've got a shop on the high street and all my posties that do the high street run, they come into the shop on their lunch break because Peanut's here and they sit, well, also because I've got sofas and it's warmer, but they sit and get harassed because Peanut just wants to eat their lunch. So she is now chases posties down the street thinking that they might feed her. That wasn't me, that was Peanut, I swear. She just grabbed a hard bone. Or was it me? Almost a month, oh my. So I'm still quite soft, but it's starting to get there. So I'm debating, oh yeah, so you guys, I need help. In the kits, I'm gonna put enough for 2 Christmas trees, I think. Should I do 2? Yeah. You guys want to make 2, don't you? So I put two for each kit. So we'll put it in the kit so that it makes sense that there's enough for one and enough for the other one. because I weigh these out so I know how much to use. Oh no! Washing machines are so, yep, 2 in a kit. Washing machines are something that you definitely need to have. So to speed up this process a little bit, I'm actually going to take 2 needles and hold them together and stab at the same time. Now you can get holders that hold multiple needles. So they can, I think there's holders for 1, 3, 6, and even 12 possibly. But I much prefer just holding them in my hand. It gives me, I feel, a little bit more freedom. Oh, and I was going to explain. Oh no! Because Robin, your Etsy shop looks so wonderful. The reason, sorry. Welcome to the nonsense of a Friday night after a long week. The reason we haven't used core wool for this is because it's quite narrow. When you stab, especially up at these top bits, you're a lot of the time stabbing right the way through. And this pokes. So needle felting, the tiny barbs grab bits of wool and push them into the work. And they push them out the other side as well. So if I was to use a different coloured core wool, you'd get lots of little tufts of the different colour popping out the back. So I'm going to keep it all green just to avoid that. And also, because if you do get little tufts of the green, I think it just looks more like a tree then. I can imagine that Robin's customer service is absolutely top notch. Okay, it's starting to feel quite tree-like. It's between the two. There we go. So when that one's completely compressed, it should be between the two. So I've been stabbing just like this the whole time, but now I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to stab down and in. Because the different angles you stab at, I think, the more tangled and the firmer it's going to become. I'm going, can you see it moving across the screen? Whee! Back you go. What time? Oh, we're only 20 minutes in. Perfect. I hope you are enjoying stabbing along with me. Normally I say, and this is the point where I've got one pre-prepared and we can do the next stage. But the next stage is fairly quick on these ones. So you guys are just going to have to watch me stab this up. Also in the comments, question, do we like, you can barely see the difference, the slightly brighter green or the slightly darker green? Or do I put one of each? No. Questions, guys. I'm basically crowdsourcing my design. And also, how many of you guys have stabbed yourself yet? I'm going to add, I think I want the base a little bit wider, so I'm going to keep going on this. And again, making sure to scrumple it up before we put it on. Because normally I like to lie everything flat and straight and be organized, but I think for the Christmas tree, a little bit of chaos is a lot more fun. There we go. Oh, there's loads of long comments coming in. I'm trying to read them and not stab myself at the same time, which is hard. I know it looks a bit odd now, but it's fine. It will squish down. Oh, the anonymity of being online is quite sad sometimes. Ooh, but on a completely different note, there's two very exciting things happening in the shop at the moment. The first one is we are getting closer and closer to the big move. In January, hopefully in January, we will be moving to a ground level shop just along the street. So I'm packing up, trying to sort everything out. We've got a nice little moving sale on the website and in the shop. So I'm planning, the spreadsheets I have for the new shop is spectacular. I think I've got everything organised. I just need an actual moving in date. That is the current hold up. But I'm so excited to have a bigger shop, bigger office. I'm going to have a dedicated set up YouTube space. It's going to be very exciting. But also in the new office, I'm going to have, are you ready for this? A 3D printer. Which is even more exciting. Is it even more exciting? I don't know. I'm very excited about it. It literally arrived this morning, but I've been too busy all day with people in the shop and designing this, and it is sitting in a box looking at me, being very sad. Luckily I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to spend that in here playing with a 3D printer. Oh, hello. I know my feet are in your bed, I'm sorry. She just gave me a look. Okay, how are we for time? Halfway there. Nothing exciting has been happening on this stream. I'm surprised you guys are still here. I'm hoping people watching this after a fact have possibly fast forwarded through some of this. Normally we're a lot more exciting on these streams. Watch someone stab a green Christmas tree many times. Okay, right, this is not firm enough, but I'm going to go ahead and start doing some decorations because I think I'm gonna finish it afterwards. So for the Peanut's got a ball now. So let's describe how we've done this. So for this one, I've literally just taken some yarn, and the nice thing about using recycled yarn is it's already got the waves in it. So I just took this and literally wrapped it round, and I was wrapping and stabbing at the same time. So I would take it like that, stab, 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 spin, 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 stab, 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 all the way around, and I stabbed a few times all over it to secure it in, and it made this lovely squiggly effect. So if you've got tiny sort of leftover bits that have been knitted up, you can use that, or scraps or anything of yarn. This one is just polka dots, so I'll put another polka dot on this one. So let's pop in a white one there, shall we? So I'm going to take the tiniest. Yeah, 3D printers, there's so many things for the shop that I can do. I'm so excited. So I've taken the tiniest white and I'm scrumfling it right up in my fingers into being a tiny ball. And you can pre-place it to see if you like it. Now that's a little bit big, so I'm going to take even less, scrumfle it up, put it where I want to go. You see, it doesn't have to be round yet, So after the first stab, you can just kind of form it into a round. And there you have it, a bauble. But for this one, we're going to do a combination of baubles and yarn. And for the yarn, you don't have to use the yarn in the kit. If you've got some yarn knocking about that you want to use, you 100% can. But what we're going to do is, let's start up there. I'm going to do a big sweep down and up, because at the top of that big sweep I'm going to put in a bauble. So again, a big sweep down and up. Where's the top? So let's do all red baubles, shall we? Oh, hi Penguin, how's it going? Oh yeah, we could also use yarn. Ooh, hold on, hold that thought. This won't be in the kit, but let's have some fun. Where's my? I have a box of scraps of yarn. Wait, can you see that? There we go. So I'm going to make tiny, just grab little bits and do lots of colours. That's even too big. So maybe about that size. And just go around in a little circle. So if you have the yarn at home. I was going to say, Penguin, you have not missed anything. I've literally been stabbing a green cone for the last 28 minutes. This is thrilling YouTube viewing right here. And then I'm going to take a different coloured red, because I have so many different colours, and do another one. So up there. You can tell I'm concentrating now. Oh, this is my silence. Also, Peanut is fighting her ball. That's fine. She's having fun. Oh, this is right. This is coming together. Thank you. Yeah, my family are also getting. Well, they've requested the robins for Christmas, so they will be getting them. Is that too dark? I think that might be too dark. Let's go with, oh, that's nice. It's a nice bright one. This is why we save the bits. People laugh at me when I'm like, ooh, can I have your little bits that you don't want? And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, I can use it. Oh, that's a fun sparkly one. Oh, actually, I really like the way the yarn has little fluffy bits. It kind of looks like they're fluffy baubles. Sylvia, you are a genius. Thank you very much. If you aren't like me and you don't have masses and masses of yarn knocking around, do exactly what I'm doing, but with the roving. And again, I've taken it as a loop. I'm going to put a bauble at the top of the loop. Oh, I kind of want to do one that's rainbow and just have a bit. Oh, okay, that might be my personal one. There we go. How's that looking? Yes. It looks a bit wonky on camera, but in person it looks pretty cool. It's also going to look a little bit wonky to start off with because it's not entirely felted in. Oh, hey, Semi. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I want to say Seema because I knew a lady called Seema, but I think that's wrong. Hello, welcome. Come and enjoy our Christmas trees. Yeah, you can never have too many tiny bits of yarn. And it always makes me really happy. This is ridiculous. When people come into the shop and they're like, I just need a bit that length of this specific colour to fix something. And I'm like, well, wait 1 second. And I bring out my box of scraps. And they always find the one, exactly what they're looking for. And it makes me very happy. I'm going to do two the same colour. Look at the little, oh, look at it go. Many a mickle. Oh, wait, no. Many a mickle makes a... What's the end of that phrase? Or where's that phrase from? Many a mickle makes a muckle? What's a muckle? I have questions now. Ooh, at the top, I might put a big bow. That would be cool. Yeah, many a mickle makes a muckle. Which means something in Scottish. But I can't currently remember what it means. There we go, thank you. Lots of little things make a big thing. True. I kind of, so for those guys who didn't manage to make it 2 weeks ago, we made, where is it? This little guy, this little robin bauble to go on our trees. I kind of want to do a tiny robin that can just inception onto the Christmas tree. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Mum. So you haven't muted me today then? I'm joking. What are you guys eating? Oh yeah, what's everybody having for dinner? It's Friday, it's dinner o'clock. They look like puppets. Oh wait, sorry, hi Dad. I do apologise, but you are underneath Mum's name. This giggles. See, this is why I craft on my own most of the time. Yeah, it is. That's the joy of needle felting, is that you can stab stuff in something many times, and it turns into a beautiful whatever you want. Is you've got all the, I was going to say all the dimensions, but you've got 3 dimensions to play in. And if it goes wrong, I haven't said this for you guys who haven't joined me before, if at this stage you've done something wrong, the nicest thing about needle felting is you can literally just pull it off. Once it's thoroughly felted in, it's not coming off. But because we're still quite gently felting, any mistakes you make are rectifiable. So there's absolutely no stress. And if you've put something and you don't like where it goes, you can just shift it. I'm not allowed to say too much because they are both gifts. They're like hot dogs. Now I'm getting hungry. But I've got one project on the go just now, which is a Christmas commission for a friend. And I'm so excited about it, and I cannot show you guys it. But it's been so much fun to make. And I've really, really enjoyed it. Once Christmas has happened, you'll get to see it. But it's been so fun to be completely creative. And I've spent about 2 full days on my days off just playing while watching TV shows. And the other one, which is something I want to do with you guys, maybe sometime in the new year, is the lovely Andy who works for me. Wait, yeah, they don't watch this. She has taken a scene. I'm going to have to be quite cryptic. She's taken a scene that means something to someone. It's a photograph. And I showed her how to translate that photograph into needle felting. And the way it's coming out is absolutely beautiful. And I'm so proud of her. And I think that's something, if you guys are interested, I might do a stream one week where it is just taking a photograph and showing you how to translate. Ooh, oh wait, hot dogs for dinner. Yes, that sounds good. Fish and chips, excellent. Oh, barbecue, yes please. Oh, bubble and squeak, yes. Sweet and sour chicken. Okay, now you're all making me hungry. I have nothing. I think I'm having toast when I get home. Jay, post the hot dog to the shop. I don't know if it's gonna, if it'll still be good by the time it makes here. Hello, Peanut. I can see you. Yes. She's so confused why she's not at the pub. You want to be on screen? Shall we put you on the desk? What's going to happen if we put you on the desk? Nope, she's too excited. I've been using the same colours for ages. Let's put in a different colour. Yeah, a nice deep red. I know, you come here for felting, you go away with dinner ideas. So this... My dog has outsmarted me. She's 2 years old now, and she's discovered that if she pats something and it falls over, she immediately gets attention. And now she just paws at things until, and it normally works, I give her attention. So there's various things that she likes to paw at because she knows we'll immediately do whatever she wants. One of them is the bin. Okay, because I'm like, don't knock the bin over. But she's fully in charge of me. It's fine. Oh no. My yarn ended. Okay, we're almost finished the baubles. And then... Hello. Hello. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. No, she's looking at her octopus. Look, how we're good. Yes. Oh, I keep leaving the box in the in the shop. Is that for me? Thank you. Yeah, that's my tummy is now rumbling. I blame you guys for this. The joy of felting. I should write a book. In fact, well, so I've been doing this now for how long have we been doing the streams? I think I'm up to stream number 50 odd now. And like, I should really, compile these in some way. Oh, these little bitties. So this is the extent. welcome to a crafter. So when the yarn in the shop comes in a hank form, a lot of people want it transferred into a ball so it's easier to knit or crochet with. And we are happy to do that in the shop. Normally we make the person do it themselves. She's found a squeaky toy. Or we do it depending on how nice we're feeling that day. It only takes about 10 minutes. But you have to cut off these knots that hold it together. And always at the end, I'm like, do you want to take these knots with you? Or can I steal them and save them in my box of preciouses? And most of the time they let me steal them. So I've got little knots of all the yarns that people have bought in the shop. Right, we are almost finished. I'm going to refine some of that. There we go. And then to finish it off, I cheat. It just goes underneath because it's going to sit like that and no one's going to see. So now that we've got all of our Christmas lights, this looks very wonky just now. Do not panic. Because the next stage to get it looking less, well, that one's deliberately wonky, to get it looking less wonky is we are going to stab it all over for another 10 minutes, shall we say, and neaten up all of our loops. Although I don't know if I'm going to make it 10 minutes, because this one, I think she wants another walk. Let's see if I can get her in her bed. Let's see if I can catch her first. Oh, got ya. Got ya. Are we going to be on camera? Oh, we have a flop deer. What's this? Up here? Oh, nope. She's like, nope, I refuse. You're going to sit on my lap while I stab. There we go. I have a... Oh, she might sit on... There we go. She's just having an investigation. Robin, I know exactly. Oh, she's in the box of yarn. I think I might have a cat rather than a dog. And is playing with a bit of yarn. So I'm just going to let her have her fun. So I'm just stabbing all over it, tidying up all the baubles, all the strings, going over them again, making sure they're nice and firmly in. She's having a great time. Oh, I need to finish it off there. We haven't done anything at the top. Hello, can I help you? So I'm not bending the needle, I'm moving and stabbing. She is an absolute sweetie, but also a menace. Menace to society. Okay, before I do much more, I've tidied up those ones there, they're looking nice. We need to do something at the top. Oh, you see, she has gone off with a robin in her mouth. So you are a cat. I knew it. Come here, you monster. That's my robin. Thank you. The robin has been saved. I think one day we'll do a full peanut episode. Or if I can ever train her to settle down while I'm doing this, which I keep meaning to do, I'll have a little peanut cam that's just focused on her. I think that would be adorable. Or we just do a live stream of her in the pub. Oh no, your internet's disappeared. Sylvia, you missed Peanut. And you missed Chaos. Yeah, Peanut pub cam? How does that sound? Okay, right, I was going to do a red bauble at the top and then a big bow at the top, I think. Oh, that was the same as 2 weeks ago. I'm so sorry, Robin. She has not stolen you, although that would be impressive. I don't know if Peanut would cope in Canada. It sounds like there's lots of big animals that would very much like to eat her. Okay, so I'm going to put a bow on the top of this. And so to do that, let's see. This may or may not work. I entirely reserve the right to be wrong and it not to work, because we're this far into the stream. It's one of those ones where if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It's fine. Let's find some yarn. Okay, let's find that red. So let's use this red. So I'm going to, how am I going to do this? How do you make a bow? Okay. Before I show you how to do it, let's see if it works. Oh, I think that might work. What do you guys think? I can't say it. Pop puppy. What do we reckon? Should we go with bow? Somebody say yes or no in the comments. I'm going to pause here forever. It's like a Christmas tree present. I have a cute. Is that a yes? Are we going for a bow? Perfect. Okay, right. So let's do this properly. So I'm taking some yarn. And I'm going to do a couple of lengths. So I've got it nice and long. And then I'm going to make a bow. So I do it this way, and I have no idea how to explain that to anybody. I can't do it again. The chaos is real. Yeah, this is me struggling now to make a bow. Hold on. Nobody look. We're doing it off screen and hiding. Yeah, so your preferred bow method of tying. You came here for a felting demonstration, not a bow tying demonstration. I have tied a bow. I'm going to use the yarn itself to stab in. I'm just going to stab this. In fact, oh, there's a good idea. Grab red or green. Let's grab some red. And I've put the red over where the knot of the bow is, and I'm going to take this tail and stab it in. This is where I stab myself. Stab it in without stabbing yourself. So it's totally secured. Let's see if I can do it this way, it would be easier. Welcome to chaos time. We've had the sensible beginning stream. There we go. And the same on the other side. And I'm going to shorten up. Oh no, what happened? So I am getting shouted at. So you do not have to put a bow on top if you do not want to. You can put a star, you can make a wee star. You could just put a single bauble. But that's nice and secure now. And if I should look at the mess we have made tonight. It's been chaos. There we go. That bow you could even use to hang it from. Is it Inception if you hang a Christmas tree from your Christmas tree? Yeah, because you get Christmas tree baubles. That's totally a normal thing to do. So I think I've done enough felting tonight. My brain is officially turned to whatever it's turned to. So this is reasonably firm, but not firm enough for my liking. I would spend another, so I'm going to come back tomorrow before I play with my new printer. And yeah, if we put a tiny Christmas tree on the Christmas tree on the Christmas tree, is that too much? Yeah, so I'm going to come back tomorrow and we're going to spend maybe half an hour just going all over, making sure it's really nice and firm. You'll feel it start to firm up. Don't overstab it. As we discovered, you can overstab these, but don't ask me how you know when you've overstabbed it. That's the difficult thing. But yeah, just going all over, all different angles, tidying up your yarn. And there we have it. Yeah. Christmas tree on Christmas tree on Christmas tree. Okay, for the thumbnail. Let's pop them up. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. It has been wonderful. Peanut is now ripping up a cardboard box. I'll see if I can grab her to say goodbye. Nope, she runs away. Maybe if I give her Robin, then she might come back. There we go. We have a Peanut. Who's that? You gonna sit? Sit. Sit. Nope, unimpressed. I did at one point train my dog. But thank you so much for joining me. I would love to see all your Christmas trees in our Facebook group. Links are below. Yeah, if you like, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. And I thank you again for all the nonsense that we have been up to. You want a Christmas tree? For you? Nope. I will see you in 2 weeks. Happy felting. Will I see you in 2 weeks? When is Christmas? We'll figure it out. She's definitely part cat. Have a